Hey guys, welcome to Draw My Story. And before we go into the video, I have an amazing announcement. I've started an animation channel, 405 Not Found. Yes, you heard it right. I know you guys are excited as me hearing this. And for all the Draw My Story fans out there, please go and check this out. The link's in the description below. And thank you so much guys for all the love and support you've been giving me. I can't be more happier. And I'd be thrilled if you guys also like and subscribe to my second channel as well. Love you all. And here's the shout out to those amazing fans of Draw My Story who've sent in their fan arts. They're beautiful. Thank you guys for sending. If you also want your arts to be featured in my video, then please follow the instructions of how to send in your fan art. It's in the video description below. Love you guys. And today we're drawing the story of an interesting and rare monster. It's named as the Goblin Shark. This creature looks roughly like a shark, but a deformed one. It has a shark body for sure. However, the shark's face is long and pointy, like a needle horse's face. Or we can say like a crocodile or an alligator. There are 2 rows of sharp, crooked teeth inside the crocodile mouth. And the shark's face has a saw-like structure, which has grown out of its forehead. It's sharp as a razor and can cut through anything. In fact, the saw is lengthier than the pointy mouth. The goblin shark is generally seen in the night sea. Many times it comes near the seashore and gets his prey. So how did we find out about this killer monster? The goblin shark was first spotted in a residential building basement. It was a standard basement, which only had a washing machine installed. Residents went there rarely. There was another washing machine area on the 2nd floor of the building. So the basement is left dark most of the times without any lighting. Once in the darkness, a moving animal was spotted. A huge animal with sharp, crooked teeth which resembled an alligator. No one physically saw this, but the CCTV visuals showed the evidence. That's how the first image of the goblin shark came out. The saw on its forehead was also visible. Also, one hand was sticking out of the darkness. The rest of the monster's body was not visible. These particular CCTV visuals were retrieved as part of an investigation done by the officials. The investigation was done because they'd received complaints about some weird activities happening in the basement. People heard noises from the basement, and also there was a strange smell coming. Some residents complained that the clothes washed in the washing machine smelled like stagnant old salt water. At first, the building authorities thought it's a problem with the machine, so they installed a new one. However, the smell persisted. Since there were other complaints, along with the smell problems, the issue was taken to the authorities for further inquiry. It's observed that the shark got hidden in the darkness. When groups of people went to the basement, it attacked humans only when they were alone. Also, when people went together, they always felt like they're being watched. The goblin shark was hiding somewhere in the basement all the time. Its presence was so intoxicating that they could feel the presence. The incident was the only time the goblin shark was found outside the sea. In general, the shark is seen only in deep sea. That too at a depth of 1,308 meters deep from the sea level. So for the longest time it was not known that there's a creature like this inside the sea. The shark used to attack deep sea divers and submarines. There were many missing cases of sea researching divers which never got resolved. Nobody could find evidences of any animal attack. The camera recordings were also not retrieved. This is because the shark used to eat the whole humans and nothing was left behind. However, very soon, the shark started surfacing up in the sea level at night times. Many missing cases were reported in the seashores, which included pets, late-night sea visitors, and divers. As a result, regular patrolling started to be conducted in the seashores. However, nothing fishy was found or reported by the officers. They could not find what it is. At the same time, the missing cases didn't stop as well. Is the goblin shark a regular shark, which can attack you only physically? Researchers say no. The goblin shark has mystic abilities. It has the power to space shift. The shark can disappear from one part of the ocean and reappear at a different spot. Usually, it does not try to get outside the ocean and come to land area. However, that one time, for some reason, the goblin shark reached the basement. How did it happen? Why did the goblin shark want to come to land? There's a famous theory regarding this mystery. It says that the goblin shark travels through whirlpools. It can dive into the whirlpool in the ocean and reach other spots where other whirlpool is there. So in one of those attempts, the shark reached the whirlpool inside the washing machine instead of some random whirlpool at some other part of the ocean. This was totally intentional. The goblin shark itself was unsure about what happened to it. How did this mistake happen? Still a question that researchers are trying to resolve. They can't find a reasonable connection between the whirlpools inside the ocean and that inside the washing machine. So basically, the shark was hiding inside the basement without getting out anywhere. It was scared and lost. This also explains why the washing machine was smelling like stagnant old salt water. It was the water from the deep sea. The shark has the ability to be invisible whenever he wants, so he kept hidden in the basement. For his hunger, he had to kill humans. So the shark killed those humans who came alone to the basement. Meanwhile, the washing machine was also removed from the basement for some time. Supposedly, the goblin shark was trying to move out to the ocean through the machine. However, it was unable to do so, as this was the first time it experienced something like this. Once the machine was replaced, it continued trying to go back, and finally, one day it was done. After this incident, the goblin shark was never seen on land. It's assumed that the shark learned to avoid the mistake with whirlpool and never came back. Some scientists have the opinion that the goblin shark is not a monster at all. The creature is only one remaining member from a species which existed millions of years ago. They got extinct and vanished from the earth long ago, even before humans came. So they call this one as the living fossil. And that was today's story, guys, about Goblin Shark. Comment and let me know how'd you like it. And please subscribe to my channel, guys, if you want to see more Draw My Story horror videos like this one. Till then, bye.